Oh, FYI, I was checking my voicemail and you and Tarn left me like the longest butt dial voicemail message ever.
You're welcome. I mean, I
Yep.
don't know what else to say about
Well,
that, but okay.
I saved that shit. You better believe it. I'm
I'm
like,
sure. I'm
yep,
sure it was some pretty classic Tom and Tarn conversations
it
because,
was. It was.
yeah, yeah,
Mhm. She was pissed and you were trying to calm the beast.
yeah. Well, that's about standard. I mean,
Yeah.
really, yeah. Tonight,
A comic version of Steven Seagal, like
Yeah.
just a fat, big
yeah,
guy. He's like, uh, I know Aikido.
So
maybe.
you're saying Tarn is Steven Seagal?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's saying.
That's
No, well,
exactly the
so
parallel that was made to be drawn.
well, what's truly fun is so tonight after dinner I was laying on the floor and I was like Tarn was jumping on me and I was like, all right, do this, and I was like, yeah, remember we don't. So she does this thing where she goes cannonball and she runs up and does a flying squirrel, like a double knee drop on my abs, and so I'm
Oh,
like, well, that's ab training, so okay. And so tonight she was like cannonball and did that on my back, right on my spine, and I was like, we don't do that on the back. We don't drop the double knee on the back. That's how Dad gets crippled for life. And so we were laughing about it, no big thing. And then she comes up behind me with like this kind of rubber wormy gummy thing. I don't know where she got it. And she throws it around my head and basically tries to garrote me with it. So I grab it and kind of play around, and then I'm like, "You can't get Dad!" And I pulled it forward and let it go over my head, not thinking that the rubber band effect would make it slap her in the throat and then drama. So, oops. So much for that.
all fun and games.
Mm. So, anyways, um,
On that note,
how is everybody doing tonight?
Doing
I'm
well.
upright.
Nice, nice, nice. I don't. Chris is probably upright too, but I don't know. I haven't heard from him one way or another. So maybe he was so alienated last week, as like he entered combat and 2 rounds later was dying.
No, he
I don't
wasn't
know. I don't
alienated.
know.
He was immediately accepted by one of the originals.
That's true. That's true. That's
He's
true.
like, I'm gonna go out of my way to save you.
It was very akin to when um, Archon dove off the edge of the cliff to save.
Yeah, but
I
this Eleanor was not a new character at that point.
That is true. That is true. You guys had adventured for quite some time,
I,
but
I made it clear that I just wanted to ride the falcon thingy.
the hippogriff,
Right.
yes.
The hippogriff, that's it. That's the word.
You're going to try to throw Chris's character off and then just steal his hippogriff?
He would just be so grateful.
I'm doing my part.
It's my beast now, fool. All right. So as you guys are standing there, and as Corgra starts to run away, I think we might as well just dive right back into this. So I'm gonna drive down here and turn Abyssal Gaze back on because good soundtrack. And as that starts to go down, you hear. You know what you hear? You hear some thunder snow. That's what you hear. You hear a loud crack across the sky, and appearing in front of you is this huge image of Oral herself.
Oh, that was a quick game.
And you guys can clearly tell that this is some sort of like phantasm. This isn't a physical being, but this is a projection of her image in front of you. And she says, "You dare." And as she says that, she points forward, and anyone who happens to be wearing a cape that bears Oral's mark. I'm going to need a will save with disadvantage, whereas everybody else, just a straight up will save. And by will, I mean wisdom.
Woohoo! I get advantage.
What is I'm not wearing one of. Who's wearing one with her mark?
I think it's Harvest, Ziada, and did somebody else take one?
Wait, what?
I'm not wearing a cape.
The capes that you guys took off of or the cloaks that you guys took off of the dudes that came to get Angjak.
The cloak of displacements?
Yes.
I gave that to Loki. I didn't take one.
Yeah, I have one.
So
So-
yours just
Okay.
cancels out.
Do you
Yeah.
want me to re-roll, Tom?
No, just, you know what? No, just whatever came up first, which was the 13, just keep the 13.
Okay, plus 3 from Ziada, so 16.
Okay. All right. Because your foot is just so in there. It's just tiny in there. But yeah. All right.
Do you know what disadvantages is in Beyond, Kevin? I know that shift is
control.
advantage.
I
Control.
believe. Yeah.
You right.
Control.
You right. Oh,
What's real fun
really
so far
hurt.
tonight is Discord did an update, and as each of you starts to talk, you're at like volume 1,000. So my eardrums are like, oh god, and so I'm like, oh, gonna modify that. All right, that's fine. All right, so
Can it see Loki down like off the cliff, right?
yeah, it can't for she this image is kind of above. It's not at the same level as you guys are. It's in the sky looking down at you, kind of thing. So it's providing like a vision. And then Kevin, what was the roll that needed to happen against the fear effect that made Korgor run away? You did like a divine something last week that made it run away.
No, I did the Dissonant Whispers that made him run away, but Kevin's got a fear effect on him that won't let him come closer.
Yeah.
That's right. It's so what's the effect for Dissonant Whispers?
It's just a one-turn run away as quick as you can.
No, I'm sorry. What's the save? Is it wisdom? Is it intelligence? What is it?
It is... One sec. I want to say it's an intelligence.
Intelligence. All right. So I've got a -1, but
He already failed it.
okay. So a god just showed up. He's getting a chance to roll again.
Target must make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it?
Yeah, you rolled a 10 on it.
No, I know. So he's getting another chance, but it's not with advantage or disadvantage. He's just getting another chance.
Okay, but that's a spell. It's not an effect.
But you're dealing with a deity.
Okay, I'm confused here, Tom. Why Distant Whispers is just a spell. I hit it. He runs away. If he fails, good to go. So I don't know why it's coming up again.
So what I'm saying is that this image of Oral shows up. It makes everybody make a wisdom check, right? And so everybody just made that wisdom check. I haven't told you what happened based upon your rolls. The other thing that happens as it appears is that Korra gets a chance to roll against that effect that he is being affected by. That's what I'm saying.
It's not an effect. It's just a one-time thing.
So your spell created an effect on the creature, correct?
No, it's just an instantaneous. You get hit, you run away.
So
Right.
what you're saying?
And that's what the creature started to do. It started to run away.
Okay.
Okay.
So this
And
is happening like right in the middle of the running away.
yes, like an interrupt kind of thing. All right. So everybody except Loki passes the wisdom save. Loki, I need you to roll me a d20.
Okay.
All right. With a 13, you hear this voice in your head that just says, "My children, don't let unwelcome visitors into my house." And you are suddenly compelled to attack Chris's character on your turn.
I was gonna do that anyway.
Well, I mean, it kind of adds up.
I'm just joking.
Now you have a reason to.
Now you're gonna kill Chris's character while he's not even here. Cool.
Without the
Coward.
guilt.
All right. So,
But Tom made me do it.
But Tom made me do it. And Chris is going to be like, "I knew it. I hate Tom." So,
Meanwhile, TJ takes his
Korgra,
character and it's just like, and I guess Jux decides to jump off.
wait, what was the? I'm sorry, Mike. The check was a 15, so I still didn't pass it, or
Yeah, you still didn't make it.
right. So Korgra is going to continue to run. He was given this was kind of like a divine grace kind of thing that happened. Korgra is going to continue to run away on his turn because that's what's going on. However,
No, he doesn't return. It's not on his turn. It's immediate. He uses his reaction to do it.
I'm sorry that then I thought that carried over for his next round, and then I apologize. I thought that's why I was like it was an effect because I thought this was continuing on. That's why I said that Oral could create like a ripple in the stream that went along with that. I didn't know it was like already done, so I apologize.
No worries. Yeah, he must immediately use his reaction if available to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay, so he did that on his turn, correct? Or like when you did that? Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
Okay, so I didn't realize that. I thought there was still I thought he had another turn to go in which he was going to flee, and that's what I was sort of interposing on. But in that case, then no. So okay, well, good to know.
No worries. Do you even magic, Tom?
Do I believe in magic or do I read about magic?
Do you even magic?
Even.
No. I unmagic. That's what I do.
Odd magic. Yes, Tom, you certainly make it odd.
Yes, I do make it odd.
You're a magic denier.
I'm a D-magicer. Yes,
I'm
so
anti-mag.
all right. So with that, this image of Oral dissipates, and we go back to the top of the turn order, and Velyn Harper, who is inside the fortress, goes, "Oh my God, they woke up!" and starts to run outside. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And she goes, "Shut the door, they're coming."
I shut the door.
Not your turn yet. And so it goes to new Chris's character.
I used my reaction to shut the door.
You know what? You can give me an athletics check to try to close it. Actually, where are you on the map?
I'm in front of the door.
Oh, yes, you are. You are, in fact, in front of the door. You were hidden by the door. So I was like, where are you? I can't. Give me an athletics check. Oh, my God. And with, like inhuman strength, you're just like,
Fucking
you
back.
close the door. Well done. And so the door closes, and Velyn says, the Mephits, they're coming. They were coming and laughing. And Sopo's like, well, sometimes they happen. And it is new Chris's turn. So whoever wants to look at Chris's character and figure out what he's doing, they can figure that out.
Sopo is still out there with us?
Yeah, Sopo's with you. You guys are the best show on ice.
And he is not compelled to. It doesn't seem like his demeanor towards us has changed.
No, give me an intelligence check.
Intelligence check.
Actually, anybody who wants to make that, and thank you for closing the door. I assume that was Kevin. With a 19, you realize that maybe Sopo hasn't been compelled to do anything besides whatever he wants right now. Whereas, like, when Oral's face just showed up, maybe that's what compelled the ice mep that's inside that were like, we wait, we watch. Maybe they were compelled to do something, and Korgra was like compelled to stop running, or maybe stop running because I didn't realize what was happening. So
Okay. All right, not compelled. Cool. All right.
All right. So
he's gonna, I guess, fly up and shoot some Eldritch Blast at this guy.
All right. Does he? I assume he has the range. I'm just asking because there was like some question about that.
So yes.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. A 19 is going to hit. And so that is 7 points of damage.
I'm not sure if he got all of his warlock things.
But by the way, I did do some looking this week, and there are some warlock barbarian builds that are not too like min-maxed, that are actually they look like they're pretty cool actually.
So yes, that is 7, and then the other one that he's casting.
That is not a hit. But you did 7 points of damage.
And I don't know, flying this guy up a little bit.
Okay.
Probably trying to get back up over this kind of area.
Yeah, I think I think I was making him make a like an athletics check to move them last week. So just roll an athletics check, but it's minimal. It's like a 5. Yeah, you're fine. You can move wherever you want.
All right. So yeah, kind of still up or flying up.
Okay, and then Loki, you're with him. So yep. All right. It goes to Korgra, and Korgra stops, turns, roars, and then can only move 40 feet. So,
but he can't move this way.
He can't move towards you. That's true. I need to look at something really fast because I think I have some. I think I have some options. Yes, I do. So that is not an option, though. So what he does is he takes his 2 fists and nails them into the side of the mountain, like right here, and pulls out 2 giant blocks of snow and ice, and is going to whip them at. Well, I've got 3 targets. I've got a hippogriffin, I've got Ziada, and I've got Valen. So Valen's 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 will be Ziada. Okay, let's do this. First one. All right, that one's going at the hippogriff. They're both going at the hippogriff. All right, and then my ranged attack is not that great, I don't think.
And he has
disadvantage. He does have disadvantage. But he's got 2 big snowballs. So let's see what happens. Okay. Doing math. So we're going to roll 4 d20s. And it is a +7 on these, but it's going to be the worst of the first 2 and the worst of the second 2. All right. So a 10 probably doesn't hit, but does a 17 hit?
The hippogriffin?
Well, I'm assuming as the rider, it's probably Chris's AC. That's what I'm going to go with, is Chris's AC.
Okay. Then, yeah. That definitely hits.
All right. It's not a crazy amount of damage, but it's still some damage. So. All right. So 12 points of damage as one of the snowballs comes through and collides into the side of everybody. I'd like Chris and Loki to make a dex saving throw as you're almost knocked out of the saddle or potentially knocked out of the saddle. DC 5 dex save. Loki, you probably don't even need to roll.
Yeah, that's
All right.
already passed. My dex save is +7.
I was gonna say, just yeah, you're good. I'm not gonna make you roll. I'm not gonna make you roll for this because you weren't the target of it. But yeah, you're fine. However, Chris does take the 12 points of damage as he's hit with that. It is half of that is cold. Does he have an immunity to cold or anything? Just
Yes, he does actually. He has resistance to
or
that.
resistance? Okay, so 6 was from strength, so he'll take the strength, but he'll only take 3 of the other 6, so it's only 9 points of damage.
Got it.
All right. And so Korgra's mad because Korgra can't get closer to you guys. And it is Novakri's turn.
Okay. Does anybody need healing?
Korgra could use some.
No.
Guts just took damage. Does Velen have any damage still from her time at the trial or no?
She's pretty healed up now, thanks to a couple of factors that have happened, including her healing herself. And I think there was a round where you were next to her, where she got the muskrat effect. So yeah, she's good right now. Her arm still looks a little wonky, but she's better.
Okay.
I am going to cast Phantasmal Force on Yeti Dude.
Korgra, but yeah, all right, I know who you mean. I'm just asking, do you have the range? Because remember, that's you probably do. I was just going to say the squares are bigger than just 5 feet, but obviously you're at this point, yeah.
I just need 60.
Yeah, I was going to say like you can easily take a step and then get there. So, all right. Is there a save against it, or is it just it's like the flaming sphere where it just like keeps going bonk 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 kind of thing?
Well, there is a save. It's a DC 15 intelligence save.
You know what? I'll roll that, but there's just double checking. There's a -1, so let's see what happens. You know, yeah, shits and gigs. Here we go. Yeah, no, definitely didn't. So fail.
So he takes 1d6 psychic damage.
And he is not immune to psychic damage. So roll that d6.
5 points of damage.
You son of a bitch.
But
Do you know what that does though? Just for fun, before you say anything else, it makes him bloodied. You have got him to the. He was what? I'm sorry. Yeah, wounded, bloodied, critical. You have gotten him to the bloodied condition with that.
okay, and the nice thing about this is I can create a phantasmal object, creature, or other phenomenon no longer than a 10-foot cube. So I am going to make him see a bonfire is behind him.
What is a Dawnfire? I don't know what that is.
Bonfire.
Oh, okay. That makes way more sense. I'm like, I was like, is that some sort of mystical creature? I don't know what a Dawnfire is. But okay. So there's a bonfire behind him. Like, do you want to put something on? Hold on.
No, because it doesn't exist. He literally cannot. It's an illusion for his mind.
Another Rip Torn appears behind him. Okay. All right.
Now he perceives it as fire damage, but it's actually psychic damage.
Okay. And okay. All right. Interesting. We'll see how that goes. All right. Is that your turn? Are you doing anything else?
No.
All right. In that case, Ziada, you are up. What are you doing?
We're gonna have to start moving that way. So let's start moving that way. Do I want to go all the way up? No, not yet, but I will. I'll move there. I don't know if I have anything else that I want to try right now. So yeah, I think I might just double move up a little bit to there. Be there. No, because he's got reach. So right there.
I was gonna say, like, you want to go right there? Okay. All right. So you move up there. Double move or bonus action. Do anything else on your turn?
No, not until I'm up there swinging at him.
Okay. Cool. Harvest. It is your turn. What are you doing?
I'm gonna move there. It takes a bonus action for me to move the flaming spear, and I already used my bonus action to close the door, so the flaming spear is gonna have to stay there for right now.
You used your reaction, didn't you? And it resets at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah. Yeah, because you hadn't used it otherwise.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
I mean, shut up.
So I can move the flaming sphere.
Wait a minute. This map, it just keeps screwing with me. Oh yeah, you can do that. Okay, cool. I like with like the bigger squares. I'm just like, wait a minute, how many squares did you just move? What just happened? So yeah, no, never mind. You're fine.
Yeah, just 30 feet. What are you, flaming sphere? And I can move the flaming sphere. What's its move? I think it's
30 feet.
Yeah, I think it's 30 feet. I'm just confirming.
You can bonk it right into Ziana.
Yep, so we can move that bad boy 30 feet. I don't think I have control over that. So if you want to.
Yeah, hold on. I'll do it. Or let me go back to this. I'll give you control.
30.
All right, you should have control over it now.
Should be about to be there.
Okay.
And so that's my move, my bonus, and my action would be to shoot that motherfucker with my longbow. Let's see how that works.
Okay. Is it a pew or a pew pew?
It's a pew.
Okay.
It was so close.
And just to be sure, I'm just double checking on this. The damage done and the presence of the like illusionary bonfire does not actually do fire damage. It just does psychic damage. Correct?
In reality, yes, psychic damage. However, he perceives it as fire damage.
And that's fine. It's just there's a very specific thing that triggers if you said it's fire damage. So that's why, and I think we talked about it last time. So that's why I was like, I just want to make sure. So yeah, okay. Go ahead, Dolan. Roll against it. Oh, a 9? Yeah, no. No.
Do I get an advantage for anything? Does anybody any boons from anybody around me? No.
I don't think so.
Okie dokie. Then that's my turn.
Okay. Loki, you just got hit with a snowball. Well, actually, Jux got hit with a snowball. You almost got hit out of the saddle. What are you doing?
Attacking Chris. Right? Because that's what I'm compelled to do. If not...
Oh, shit. It's your turn. That's right. You were compelled to do it. You have to attack Chris. I don't know what his stats are. So Kevin, you're the guide on this. At the end of your turn, at the end of your turn, you're given the ability to try to break out of this. But
okay, cool.
You have to attack him.
Do I get advantage in sneak attack?
You absolutely do, because he has no idea you're about to do this.
Okay.
He knows he's there.
Awesome. And he's my ally, and he's within 5 feet. That was my other argument.
He does.
Well, and so once you become his enemy, I don't think you can count him as an ally. However,
that's very fair.
he has no idea that you're about to turn around and stab him. This is very Hal on rack.
I could argue that he isn't exactly an ally yet, just because he only just met us. I mean,
that's fair. That's fair.
This isn't any of the other guys. This is literally no words have been spoken by this guy to us.
I just like the idea. Jux is falling out of the sky. This halfling jumps off the cliff to try to save him. He makes a dex save, grabs the halfling because the halfling missed the hippogriffin, pulls him in, puts him on the saddle. They start to fly up. Oral shows up. Everybody's like, "What the fuck is happening?" And then literally moments later, the halfling turns around and stabs him in the gut. Like this is epic shit right now.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, if ever there was a time to portent yourself to roll a 1, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know if I have any
He's
left.
a halfling.
I don't think I do.
Did you use that 15? Did you use that 15?
I did. I'm pretty sure.
I thought we
you did.
To, but then
I think it was so I could catch his hand. So he just saved me, let me on his hippogriff, and now I'm gonna stab him. And and alternatively, if I don't win this, and he kills Loki, the perception of the rest of the party, this is just...
Is the new guy just killed the... Oh my god.
The guy on the hippogriff, he was the big bad the whole time, guys.
So bad.
And then he dies immediately, and it's just like, well, maybe he wasn't a big bad, but he wasn't good.
He wasn't good. He definitely wasn't good.
Well, that's good. A 13.
Does that... Kevin, does that...
Hit.
Oh, so you turn around and you just
is that a 14? Does that make a difference?
Oh, you have advantage. Yeah, you have advantage. Yeah.
A 14 hits.
Oh, he does hit. That's really funny.
Oh.
Including sneak attack?
Yeah, that's 16 damage, including sneak.
Wow.
So he is reducing it by how much?
What are you using? Is it the like a stone or whatever?
Endurance.
Yeah, stone's endurance.
Oh, he's a Goliath?
He
yes.
reduces it to 1.
Oh my god! He's gonna stab your neck. Oh my god!
That's fair.
But give me a wisdom check, Loki.
Wisdom. None the wiser.
You are still compelled. You are still compelled. So
do I see that interaction, being that I'm right next to those guys?
Well, so they are up in the air. They're floating on the back of the hippogriff. So roll me a perception check.
About how high are they right now?
They're really high. They've got a lot of weed between the two of them.
I was gonna say there's probably like 30 feet.
Okay.
Nice.
Fuck.
Catch that at first.
These rolls.
With a 12, you see there's some sort of like scuffle going on up there. You're not quite sure what, but it looks like they're like fighting with each other.
Okay.
All right.
little dagger went for this guy, and it kind of like just
Uh,
chipped on him. And it's just
I'm
like,
pretty sure that says rapier, so it's just that's not a little dagger, but anyways,
in Loki's hands, yes, it is.
no, that's fair. All right, fair.
Wow, what is this? A rapier? No, that's a butter knife. But
So
sure.
it's a really sharp butter
10
knife.
gold.
All right, Loki. Before we move past you, so you were compelled. You turned. You attacked. You attacked the rider on this hippogriff. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Can I? Being compelled. How much free thinking do I have?
Well, you were compelled to stop those that were interloping, and so you did that. But you're not compelled to the point of not being concerned about self-preservation. Also, there's a whole bunch of other people around that are clearly interlopers right now that you could interact with.
All right. Okay, so I think they're all okay. So it's not like I know that they're friendlies.
Yeah,
So I'm not stabbing them and apologizing. I'm just
everybody
okay.
everybody should not be here, and you are upset about that right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
You also recognize how much more damage you can do on a hippogriff.
I mean, the hippogriff doesn't even know you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I am sure it suspects at this point.
Why'd you let him on here?
I was gonna roll like a deception check to be like, "Hey man, why did you back up into my knife?" But because that's not the case, I guess I'm just going to try to wrestle him off of this hippogriff the next time. So I'll just be here with him. So
Okay. All right.
we'll see how that goes.
All right. Okay. So as far as
very deep, but then
as far as you
actually
guys,
it's
yeah.
not. And then
As far as as far as you guys as players go, this isn't cool. But as far as I'm concerned, this is like I'm watching the best show ever right now. This is like, oh, this is great.
all right.
I see the humor in it.
So, all right. So, Velen, seeing that there's some serious shit going down right now, she is gonna step up, and I gotta double check this because because of course I gotta look up every fucking spell for her. Okay, so I think I can get this done with her. If I go, nope, I don't even have to move. Perfect. Target must make a Constitution saving throw. All right, somebody for me roll a d20. Do you want me to roll it, or do you guys want to roll it? The Yeti's got to make a con save. It's got a +6 to this.
You roll it.
All right, here we go. D20 +6. It's a 19. What is her spell casting shit? +6 is a 14. Is it meets beats? No, it's got a meets beats, right?
Yeah.
Dylan, I feel like you would say that no matter what right now, but
Meets beats.
meets beats. So in that case, the Yeti's only going to take half damage from this, but the Yeti's about to take 8d8 as Villain
But that is
just
a
cast.
15, not a 19. Just 15.
No, I'm sorry. So it's a 9 + 6 is a 14. Villains, according to her block, has a DC 14 as a caster for so it's a meets beats, but
and 9 + 6 is 15.
Yeah.
9 + 6 is 15. You're right. Yep.
Yeah,
Nope.
it's like 10 + 6, but -1.
But minus, yeah. So yeah. All right. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. either
Instead
way,
of just
Can
doing
you
it,
be my
like,
math
taking it.
teacher?
the Yetis. Oh yeah, you want to be my teacher because you're horrible at this. All right. However, that's 38 points of damage. Halved is 15, and 4 is 19. Correct? I did good math on that.
Yeah.
All right.
38 is
I
19.
move here.
All right. And so, calculator, what is minus? Okay, and the Yeti
Huh.
is on the verge of being critical right now.
They're critical. It's like my credit score.
Is that good? I don't know.
Critically awesome.
He's not there yet, but he's close. That didn't feel good
It's almost
at
critically
all.
awesome.
Critically not great. Why did that not just take for some reason?
Kitty.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Yeah.
You want to come step on the keyboard?
No, well, so it's so one of the reasons I'm super pumped I wasn't at work today and tomorrow is I don't have that very same cat that you hear right now jumping on my lap during Zoom conferences, no matter what, because it's great to be wearing a suit and the cat's just like, "Hey, what's up, Claus? Oh,
Yeah.
hey, what's going on, Claus? Yeah,
Can I put my ass in your face?
yeah. Oh, are you trying to do a presentation right now? Here's this weird snake tail. I'm just going to tickle your nostril with." Boop-a-doo. Yeah, it's great. So, all right. So that was Vaylin. New Chris. What are you doing, Jux? Somebody on your mount, on your steed, just tried to stab at thee.
All right. So
Also, I will say that everybody who made that will save that had disadvantage had a sensation like they were weaker because of a reason. I know that we kind of established why because I had to check on who had what, but like you all feel like you were weaker during her presence because of something. And as players, you have probably put this together already, but there.
There's gonna be a usage of rage, and Loki is gonna be attempted to get pushed off.
Oh boy. Well, he's not over the edge of the cliff, so that's good, I guess.
Push me off the cliff. Let's go.
You won't do it.
Okay, Shia.
So
I just love how many Rip Torns are on the map right now. That's all.
that's gonna be a competing athletics check, I believe. And I get advantage.
Can I choose to do acrobatics?
Yeah, right.
I think on a
For
push
sure.
you can. Yeah.
Like, did that not go with advantage?
Oh.
But I mean,
Well, either way,
Either way,
shove a
I'm
Rooney.
getting shoved off. Here we go.
Ah! All right. So if you're getting shoved off, you're falling 30 feet. You shirk the first 10 feet, so you're falling 20 feet, which would be 2d6. But I think you have something that like feather fall or something.
I do. Oh my! I'm just going back here. Is that the whole thing? Like
Yeah,
back
I'm
here.
gonna for
I'm
sake
going
of
down.
for sake of ease, we'll say you
Oh.
get shoved that way. Like
Going
where
down
there
very
was
deep.
something all around. Like if you were over the edge, I would have done like a D8 to see like which way you got pushed. But yeah. So boom, you fall down. Does Featherfall reduce 10 feet or all falling damage?
Fall. I just gracefully fall down.
You fall down, and as you fall down, you land in like a nice like 3-point stance. I'm thinking Natasha Romanoff-esque from
Black Widow poser.
Yeah, Black Widow-esque. You like rapier tucked behind your back. You throw your hair back and you look up and you just see 2 more interlopers standing right there in front of you. Is Chris going to do anything else in his turn? He gave he raged. He gave a shove. Is he going to move?
Yeah, so he's only able to. He can split his action and stuff, but since he used action, transform it.
Do you have 2 attacks?
Yes.
Or does he just have the 1?
Wait.
Oh,
Attacks per action.
because he's split.
Yeah, he does have 1. Yeah, because he's only Barbarian 3. So yeah, he's only got the 1. Huh. What's that? Go with your melee classes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, no, it's a
don't
lot like
spell.
the whatchamacallit, the ability upgrades, that if you're not taking the level of the character when you get the ability upgrade, I don't think you get the additional attack.
Well, but like with Eldritch Blast, he currently has 2, and he normally
Well,
would.
Extra
right,
attack is level 5.
but yes, but the Eldritch Blast is, we were talking about this last time, is based upon character level, not class level.
Yeah, that's what surprises me. I'm surprised he doesn't still have the.
Yeah. That was what was so annoying on the last level. I think it was the last level up for Hal, where I was like, or maybe it was the one before, I was like, Kevin, I get all this and this and this. And you're like, no, you don't. And I was like, yeah, dude, no, it's cool. And you're like, no, you don't, because you're not a level this and this. So.
Yeah, it's not just hitting 13, it's hitting 13 with this or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll move forward a little bit.
Okay. The Hippogriff has a 40-foot move if you want to take advantage of it. So.
Stay 30 feet up, but over this way.
Okay. All right. It goes to. I think I can. Can I do it this way? No, I can't do it this way. It goes to the Ice Mephits, and the Ice Mephits are going to try and bang the door down. I'm going to give them 2 rolls because there are 2 squads of them. And I have to look up what their strength modifier is, because I don't think they have a strength modifier. But they may have an aid modifier.
Jesus.
Okay. So they have a -2 strength, but they had 2 waves of 3. They are able to open the door, but none of them can do anything else. So the door opens back up, but they were all stuck right where they are. And it goes to the Yeti. So the Yeti can't move closer to Ziada. The Yeti sees a bonfire that he's now trapped between the 2, because there's a bonfire on his backside. Does that trigger more psychic damage right now, Novakri?
On my turn.
On your turn, not right now. All right. So being unable to reach anyone, being unable to move towards anyone, Korgra is going to do 2 things. The first thing that Korgra is going to do is Korgra is going to look at Ziada, and I need Ziada to give me a Constitution save, unless I've already done this to you. Have you already had a Constitution saving throw against Korgra?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, because I think the only person Korgra's done this to was Jux. 12 is not going to be enough. This is going to be juicy. So that's right. It is. Nope, that's not right. I'm glad I went and looked. All right. You take 20 points of cold damage. Are you immune to cold?
No, not immune.
All right, so you take 20 points of cold damage, and then I'm going to need... no, I'm sorry. And then you are paralyzed for 1 minute. However, you can make a saving throw at the beginning of your turn to see if you can break out of this. However, the creature, even doing that, cannot go closer to you. It's terrified of the fire, and it then moves this way down the mountain.
But you're resistant to cold damage, so it's half that damage,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, yes. Resistance still takes effect against it. It was just if you were immune to cold damage, the paralyzation effect didn't take effect.
Gotcha.
And this was what hit Chris's character, and he started to fall out of the sky last week because he failed the save. It was a DC 18 con save. But the monster is starting to move away, and Novakri, it is your turn. You see this just cold energy that seems to like resonate through the snowstorm in front of you, hit Ziada. Ziada's body like almost like petrifies in place, and then the monster begins to run away. As that happens behind you, you hear the door swing open, one of those giant icy doors, and you just hear the like, "She says you are targets," coming through the snow behind you. What do you want to do?
Eldritch Blast the Yeti.
I have no doubt you can reach it. So go ahead, shoot. Yep, definitely a hit. And then your Rip Torn that's right here. Can it move, or are you just leaving that there as a phantasm, or what are you doing with it?
No, it doesn't move.
Okay.
But I get actually 2 of these Eldritch Blasts, so.
Oh yeah, fire away. Oh, get another hit for 9. It is definitely with a 9 that puts it at. Okay. Yeah. That's not what that should be.
Yeah, I picked up Spell Sniper, so I've got a 240-foot range.
Gross. Don't like this at all. But you've definitely dropped him to a bloodied condition. I would be putting dots on him, but for some reason, same as last week, I can't put dots on him. But okay, so Ziada. Pew pew. Are you doing anything else? Also, yeah, are you doing anything else?
Me and Novakri.
Oh.
No.
Sorry, Ziada. Sorry. Okay, it is Ziada's turn. Ziada, unless you have something that's going to break you out of paralysis, it'll go to the end of your turn, and then you can roll a check against this.
That's what's happening.
Con save.
You make
Do you get your own bonus? Your +3?
Yes.
Oh Jesus, +6. Yeah. No, unfortunately, you are still stuck there. Harvest, you're up. You see Ziada trapped there. You see the giant Yeti running away. You hear the door behind you open up that you had, closed, and you hear that sort of like chittering, like, "He says you're target." And from somewhere in the snow, you hear Sopo go, "I should get the popcorn. This is going to be interesting."
The fireball follows the Yeti.
You're gonna what?
The fireball follows the Yeti.
Okay. And it had the range to get to him.
Yep. 30 feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So bonk 2d6.
Yep.
All right. Tell me what you do.
7.
7. I see it. All right. I see it. All right.
And would you allow me, because I saw Loki get, I mean, we all had to sort of make a wisdom save when that phantasm appeared. I saw Loki get booted. I knew there was a tussle, and I saw Loki get booted off the back of that hippogriff. Would you let me do something like an insight check or something to see maybe where his mind's at? Do I
100%. Yeah, 100%. Roll that insight. However, I'd like Loki to roll a deception against it.
Would he be trying to deceive?
Would he or wouldn't he? I don't know. maybe I'm saying there's a maybe I'm putting some sort of negative against it. I will say this: I gave him a -5. What's a -5 do? You guys are tied. You're unsure.
Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna just move my 30 feet and be unsure. I am unsure. Okay.
Technically,
Uh huh.
Loki, you could provoke from Loki as you do that.
I could. Okay, so that'll let me know.
No. I already used my reaction this round.
Oh, okay, fair.
You know what? Just for shits and giggles, because I'm unsure and um, I've been here before. I'm just gonna try to cast Charm Person.
Okay.
So,
Just for shits and giggles, I've been here before. I want to make sure this is working.
and hopefully he continues to roll shit wisdom saves.
I
So,
think I'm just gonna say this. Oh yeah, no, you're good. Never mind. Okay, so yeah, so Loki, roll a. I don't think that saves. So what do
nope.
you charm him to do?
So I just want to make him like us again, and I think also my my flaming sphere disappears. But attempts charm a humanoid. Yeah, help us. Yeah,
I don't.
charm. The creature regards you as a friendly acquaintance.
I don't think you. This is concentration.
Oh yeah, this one isn't. So my
No,
flaming
you're
So you
right.
could still have
be
that.
there. Yeah, cool. I just assumed it was. Okay. Be my friend. Help us. I mean, do I have to? I don't have to give him a direct command. I just really don't want him to hurt us right now.
I think by saying be our friends again, I think you covered it. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think we need to get any, like he failed to save. You're saying be our friends again. Yeah. So I think the only person that might still be in the category of is it our friends is the new guy on the back of the hippogriffin. But yeah, so sure.
Okay, and then that's my turn.
Okay. Loki, it is your turn. Couple things. First of all, your possession was going to last 1d4 rounds. I rolled a 2. It lasted the end of this round, but you have been compelled to not be possessed, so you are back to yourself. So you guys bought a round off by doing that. So good job, Harvest.
Cool. Unless Loki really did want to secretly kill us, then.
I mean, I said the Frostmaiden told him to do it, but yeah, I mean, maybe he did. So what do you want to do, Loki? You see the Yeti running away, like he's dropped down the cliff face. I know I've moved him onto the ground, but like the cliff face drops down like several hundred feet. So he's like working his way down there. You see the doors up here have opened, and there are some 6 ice mephits, that's how you say that, are about ready to pour out behind you guys. What do you do?
Okay. So it's kind of just like free right now.
Yeah, so yes, you can see that like over here there are enemies that are about to sort of descend on you. You can see that the giant Yeti is running away, and you can see that there is another rip-torn bonfire right here. That's what you see.
I guess we'll start to move down the mountain then.
Yeah, remember the path that you guys are on right now? Oh, let me see if I can scroll back. Yeah. The pathway that leads, go back to, Yes, absolutely. The pathway that leads this way was the path that you guys had followed up here, and Sopo had told you that it was the surest, easiest way to sort of climb the mountain and get up here. That's how you had been led up the mountain, kind of thing.
So this way is the shortest, easiest way going down.
To get back to the docks that you originally arrived at, yes.
All right. So are we all heading there?
I don't know. Are you going to deal with ice methods? Are you going to let them chase you? Are you going to try to run away? I don't know. What are you guys doing? There's a very angry, almost dead Yeti that might come back to harry you at some point. Who knows? Or not. To be announced.
I think I would just walk with the party down the mountain, just stick with them. I don't really have a target right now, so probably just be a little bit closer to where the Yeti is.
I will tell you from where you are right now that should you want to, before you moved, I'm sorry, I'm just going to do it from right here. You can see at least one ice method through the door that's open if you wanted to.
Okay.
Because of the doorway, you can't, as a character, you can't see it, but they're all right there. They're all right at the doorway.
Do that then. We will cast a firebolt.
Okay, I gotta go and look. I'm pretty sure that's definitely gonna hit. So, ice method, that's definitely gonna hit. So roll some damage. 6 points of damage. Boop. This.
You get multiple ice firebolts, don't you?
Just one. One cantrip. It's
No.
2 dice.
Oh, and then it goes to 3 die, and okay.
Yeah.
Was it an ice bolt or a firebolt?
Fire.
Fire. So they actually are weak to fire. So that is 12 points of damage. And it's not enough to kill it, but it's enough to do a lot of damage to it. Okay. Do a ton of damage to that one. That was an action. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Bonus action, move. Here.
Okay. Well, is that your move plus a bonus? Because I'm just saying, like, you have a move and a bonus because you didn't move yet. So.
No, I already moved up, I think. Pretty sure. I think I was back here or something.
Oh, okay. All right, cool.
25. Yep.
All right. Vaylin sees the door open and she's like, I'm out of here. So I am going to double move her and say she can get to 50, 60 and put her right there. So, boom. Right there. All right. Chris Jux. What is Jux doing?
I mean, he's still got range on that Yeti. And will for the foreseeable future.
Yeah. Fire away!
Oh.
23 is a hit, but 2 is not a lot of damage. All right, you chipping away. Are you guys going to move at all? Nope. All right. Ice methods. They can move. How far can they move? Methods can move 30 feet. So I'm going to say... Oh, shit, Novakri. You about to get swarmed? Let me do this. Come on. Oh, that's why. Comes in right there. Okay, comes in right there. All right. This guy had to double move, but the other two are going to try to attack you, and they are going to try to attack you with their claws. I highly doubt they're going to hit you, but there's a chance. So 2d20s. I got a +3 of these. Oh, maybe. Does a 17 hit you? Novakri.
Yeah.
All right. So you take.
Is that with disadvantage?
Why would they have disadvantage?
Displacement cloak.
You know what? Great point. So I'm going to roll 2 more times. The second one's actually I'm going to roll 1 more time for the first one. And that would be a 6 plus, what is it? It is a +3. A 9 doesn't hit, correct?
Nope.
All right. So they come in slash, but they don't connect with you. All right. All right. Son of a bee's nugget.
Don't go away mad. Just go away.
Just leave me alone. All right. The Yeti is going to try and run further away. I'm going to leave like a portion of him on the map, basically, because I think some of you might still be able to target him. But basically, he double moved. So like anyone moving like a flame or a thing or whatever probably won't. You won't be able to catch up to him because you can only move 30 feet with it. But that was that. And then it is Novakri's turn. And Novakri, you are on the verge of, if not already, being surrounded by little ice people that want to kill you.
Yeah. Nothing new.
Yeah, well, these aren't any Chewingas. I'm just saying that.
Oh, get out of here. These ones aren't even named. We've got the named one right here. Wait, where'd he go?
Yeah, so Sopo's like, I think your friend's gonna die.
It's good to see that you're back after flying away. Understandable, the glowing old friend.
I'm not gonna die. Also, your friend didn't want to play me, so
Missing out.
Lordy. The one spell I need is not available to me.
Self-immolate? Yeah.
Fireball.
Well, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Maybe just set yourself on fire and see what happens. Who knows?
No.
Get it with the bard secret stuff, whatever it is.
Yeah, the one that is right here looks like it is like, you know what? Actually, I can do it right now. It looks like it is at half health. So.
Okie doke. Well.
Sopo definitely says they don't like fire. I think you know that already, but they definitely don't like fire.
I'm going to viciously mock the one that's dotted.
All right, and that is a wisdom save?
Yeah, DC 15 wisdom.
All right, they have no plus or minus modifier to it, so let's see what happens. Save.
Can't do anything on that one.
All right. What else are you going to do? Jump to your death? Jump right off the edge?
No, but I can't. I'm not gonna do. No, I'm good for right now.
All right, you going to stay right there?
Yeah, I'm not going to provoke 3 op attacks.
Okay. All right. Ziada, your turn. What are you going to do?
Nothing.
You are still compelled.
Yep.
You got
3.
you got 7 more rounds of this,
Yeah.
unless you can save. Wait, you have a con save of +6. This is what are you rolling? Like
I know.
3s and 2s?
Well, apparently.
No, I'm sorry. Like
A
I
12
wasn't
a
trying to
12
rub it
didn't.
in. I'm just shocked.
No. It's like, well, that's what the numbers are saying. I think a 12 didn't make it last time, so a 6. So I
This is
might need
great.
like
Like
an 8 or more, and I haven't been able
it's.
to get it.
I will tell you right now. It's a DC 18. So.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, then I need to roll a 12 or higher. So.
But you have a
More than half the
+6. So I
time,
mean,
but
like,
yeah.
yeah. It's yeah. Anyways, all right. So that was Ziada. Harvest, you are up. You see the Yeti running away. The Yeti has double moved and is. You can't bonk him with your flaming Rip Torn. You also see that Novakri is getting bombarded with ice methods.
So I move my flaming sphere back up at 30
Yep.
feet.
Yep.
I still have my longbow out, so I'm gonna take a shot at the ice method that looks damaged.
Okay. The one right behind her. Okay.
Yes, if you allow me to
Yeah,
shoot.
you can try. It may get a little extra AC because of the way it's set up right now, but yeah, sure, you can try to hit it. Definitely a hit. Even if it had some soft cover, definitely a hit. 5 damage, and this is just straight piercing damage, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to put a red mark on this guy or this girl or they. It's not dead yet. What do you want to do now? Come on, Spider. Come on, Spider.
Pretty good range, actually, with that weapon, so I'm just gonna...
You see that there are 3 more ice methods that are about to descend down upon Novakri.
Yeah, that sucks. I really think that she should probably GTFO. I can heal her if she gets here.
You ran away. Are you done with your turn?
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do. Action, move, and bonus.
Okay. Loki, you're up.
Trying to figure out a way to help Ziada, but I don't think I have one. So is she paralyzed through just being frozen right now? Like, is there physical ice, or is it just like a magical effect?
Yeah, she's suffering under a magical effect from the cold gaze of the Yeti, or the abominable Yeti. I think if you have access to a spell that removes a condition, we could probably chat about it. But otherwise, I'm not sure what else would be a thing.
From the Yeti, I don't really have anything. If it was from like oral or something, I might have a way to give her advantage on saves. But besides that,
Yeah, it definitely was from the Yeti.
Tasha's hideous laughter make her laugh so hard that she just like is unfrozen.
You could try.
I heard that. You know,
That was a funny one. That was a funny one. I think You know what? Like, it's an interesting idea. I think that, like, if you want to try to do that, maybe I would give her advantage, but then she would suffer from the effects of Tasha's laughter as opposed to the chill gaze until you ended the spell.
I think I'm gonna beat her wisdom with this, so I'm not really sure what to do. I guess because she's paralyzed, I think we'll have to go back. Completely forgot about that on my last turn.
Don't forget that there are also this horde of ice mephits closing in,
Yes.
and Sopo's like, "Whoa, you guys are very interesting. You are very interesting."
All right. I'm trying to figure out a way. If I go here, if I move, bonus action to move, get to that point. If I would be able to. Let's see.
What's your base move? 30 or 40?
25.
25. So don't move.
Yep. That was with the bonus. So kind of want to do Burning Hands to mark this one. Here, here, here. I'm not sure if that's legal, but
Yeah,
I know
I
there's
think that's
one,
no. I think that's
2,
legit.
3.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that's the coolest way I've seen a Burning Hands like cone marked out. I think that's awesome. So okay, so Burning Hands, it's 3 reflex saves.
Yes.
All right, so
DC
Dex.
14.
All right, they have a +1 to this, so I'm going to roll 3d20 +1 to each of these. And so, fail, fail, fail. They all fail.
Awesome. Because they're vulnerable, I think they take 20 instead
They
of
take
10.
they take 20 damage. All right. So as you you just kind of like pull into yourself and then open your hands out in this sort of like what would normally be like an offering of peace or tranquility, but instead this like, flamethrower emerges from betwixt your palms and goes on each of them. The first thing that happens is they all shriek. The second thing that happens is the one that's down right here pops and explodes. And as it explodes, it makes this one explode. And as it explodes, it makes this one explode. And so when they explode, they have something called a death burst. And and when the Memphit dies, it explodes in a burst of jagged ice. Each creature within 5 feet of it must make a DC 10 Dex saving throw, taking 1d8 slashing damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful save. And so looking at the map right now, I need 3 saves from Novakri and need 1 save from Loki.
And it's just Dex.
It is Dex. That's 1 save for Novakri. Novakri, 2 saves. Hold on, I gotta go back and look again. It is a DC 10, so everybody saves.
Second,
So hold on, I'm gonna roll a D8 first. You can say second all you want. So first of all, D8. That roll round down, so that's 1. So Novakri and Loki, you both take 1 damage. However, I'm now going to roll 2d8, and that is only going to hit Novakri. And we're going to half this, though. That's 11, rounded down, so 5 points of damage. So Novakri, you take 6 damage. Loki, you took 1 damage out of this, and then I'm going to do this, because these guys aren't there anymore. Let's move this back. Boom. Do this. Boom. Boom. X. I thought their explosion was a lot worse, and I'm like, this is a great move to take them out, but you're gonna kill Novakri. But you guys rolled. I mean, Novakri, great rolls, like bam, bam, bam. All right. It goes back to Velin. Velin looks at her stuff. She is going to cast. I just looked this up. A ray of sickness on the first one that's right here, and so it needs to make a ranged spell attack. I think she can do this, but let's see. Oh yeah, that's a hit. So she's going to do 2d8 against the guy that's right there, and so roll 2d8. That's not great on 2d8. I mean, it's literally average, but that one's going to take. It's going to take half damage. Okay, that was Velin, and then Velin is going to back up this way. She's like, I'm not sticking around with this. Chucks, what is Chucks doing?
Shooting the Yeti.
Yeti shot.
Nope.
Not with that.
Start off with that.
Oh, with that,
okay,
yes.
What just happened? Same thing.
About 10 points of damage?
Yes.
All right. I mean, it's still up there. Like like if you guys were to walk into a bar and somebody had this much health, you'd still realize it would take a round, if not more, to take it out. But if somebody crit it, you could probably take it out. That's what it looks like right now. However,
yet.
All right. And are you doing anything else on your turn? Move a little bit. That's it.
Just moving a bit. Yep.
All right. The other ice methods. We're gonna go zoom, and zoom. 2 are going to attack Loki. They don't have advantage. They're just going to straight up attack.
Disadvantage because of my rope.
Oh, all right. So here we go. So the first one rolled a 12 plus. What do they got? They got a for +3. So does a 15 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. And then the second one that moved up is going to try to hit you. I think that one's going to hit you. +3. 20.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. What is your AC right now?
16.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. All right. Gotcha. All right. So, Claw. Oh, man, they have that ability too. Maybe I'll do that next. All right. All right. So, it is. What is it? It's not much. It's 1d4 plus 1. So, let's roll a d4. All right, so 5 points of damage. However, it is cold damage, and because you have the cloak on, I believe that makes it only 2, correct?
These cloaks double as like.
Oh no,
cold
I'm sorry.
protection,
I thought you had the. I'm sorry. I was thinking about the boots. It's just.
Guys,
it's
what's
just,
my initiative? Here we go. I'm gonna win this whole fucking game.
Oh my God, Brian just came in, and guess what? Remember how I said before, like.
My name's Drac. I don't know who.
Discord updated. Drac is the loudest I've ever heard him right now. So hold on.
Good.
Jesus. Yeah, shut the fuck. Anyways, dude, if you had been here 5 minutes ago, I would have made you an ice method. But just
using my Zoom.
Nice. All right. So it is 5 points of damage because they don't double for the cold. It's just the
Last comment.
Nice. All right. So you take the 5 points of damage from that, and then the one that came down here is going to breathe a cone of cold at. Actually, it's going to go right here. Yeah, and it's going to do a cone of cold that's going to hit both you and Loki. I need you guys to give me a Dex saving throw, DC 10. You guys should probably both get this, but that's a fail.
Not.
That's a fail.
Ah,
Low key. Hmm.
Dex.
it's a what's it called? Halfling fail.
Oh yeah, you get that. All right, so boom, 2d4. All right. So Navakri, you take 6 points of cold damage, and Loki, you take 3 as this breath of this cone of cold rears out against you. And it goes to the Yeti, and the Yeti sprints another 80 feet away through the snow because it does not treat anything with snow as difficult terrain.
So that makes him 200 feet away at this point.
Yes. So I think anyone with like the sniper stuff may still be able to hit him, but otherwise probably not.
He's getting far.
All right. Novakri, it is your turn, and you are again kind of surrounded by ice mivets.
Yes, but I'm going to show you my impression of Jesse Owens. Disengage.
Disengage. All right. Zoop.
And a healing word on myself.
Now Loki is left surrounded by them. Nice. Okay. Wow. 10 healing. Nice job. All right. And remember, whoever has the wand of cure light or cure wounds or whatever, you can use that as a bonus action if you so choose. And I don't know who has it. So, all right, Ziada, you're up. This was another reason why I was concerned that you guys might like be dead right away when facing the abominable Yeti. 16, so close. Can anybody give him anything? No one can aid him. No one can inspire him. There's no bards in the group.
Yeah, but you should have told me that last time I had a bonus attack.
All right, so close. All right, harvest.
I can't. Cutting words takes away.
I'm not. No. I'm just saying. I'm just rubbing it in. So harvest. You see Ziada still statuesque, beyond what she normally is. Ice cold. Harbor ice cold.
Moving the fireball bonking into this guy. So I'm going to do fire damage there.
All right. You do know that the one that's right here has been damaged before. Just saying. I'm not saying you have to change it.
I don't want my fireball to be within 5 feet of Loki.
Yep. Good idea. All right. 2d6.
Yep. Second.
Nine. So that's wow. So that's 18 points of damage. And it's looking really bad, actually.
And this guy, I will. I still have my longbow, so I'm going to be shooting.
If you were to shoot somebody with a longbow, you should shoot the guy you just hit with the fire. Just saying.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shoot him with a longbow. Ugh. Do I get
that would have missed both of them?
What's the distance of that luck thing? Am I too far away?
30 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, you're 35, 40 feet.
Before I shot that, I just took 10 feet step in this direction. And then I
Oh, after the hand was off the chest piece, it happened? Oh, okay, cool. All right, yep.
give it to me if you want, or don't. That's fine.
You know what? I'll give it to you.
Loki, are you
So-
gonna give me a luck or no?
Oh yeah. You can use that. Use my reaction to give her a luck.
Okay. Luck. 21, definitely a hit. Roll some damage. 6 damage. You know what 6 damage is enough to do? 6 damage is enough to make it explode. So it's going. I need to make. Jesus Christ. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is this. I'm going to just roll a dex save for this guy. Nope, that's not it. Nope. I want to just roll a d20. That's why I said that. Okay, it makes it safe, so it's only going to take half. And then I got to roll 1d8. Okay, and then Loki make a save.
Dex?
Dex, yes. That is enough. All right, so you and the Mephit are going to take 3 damage as this explodes. Come on, why is this not doing a thing? There. All right, 3. Okay, this one is dead. Okay, that was Harvest's turn. It is now Loki's turn. However, Loki, I apologize. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and I will be right back.
Stay awake, Dolan.
You know how these bathroom breaks get me. I actually got up to get snacks just for that reason. Thomas tricked me. That's why I wanted to go for the guy who was further away.
Setting up the chain reaction.
Mm-hmm. Like, no. You definitely want to hit the guy that you can kill.
All right, back. Harvest, was that the end of your turn?
Bonus, action, and move. Yep.
Bonus, also, both. All right, cool. Loki, it is your turn.
All right. Okay, let's go and we'll just attack this one. Oh,
So definitely a hit. Wow.
That would
And
only
so
be 7, I think. Wait. Yeah, 7.
So it has exactly 7 health left. So roll a dex save. Okay, that's a save. You're only going to take half of this as this one explodes. And you can't take half of one, so you take no damage. I'm going to say you take no damage on that. All right. End of your turn, or you're going to do anything else? All right. Actually, I think you could move, couldn't you? I think you could move away if you wanted.
Yeah, I guess I could. Still just move right over here.
All right. It is Vaylin's turn. Vaylin is going to start making her way down the mountain. She's like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Boom. New Chris, what are you doing? Which, by the way, sounds like a really cool or really trendy and not cool sandwich shop. New Chris.
Right. Yeah, the usual. We've still got range on this guy for eternity. So while we have
Oh,
time,
the Yeti?
the Yeti.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. That's right. Let me zoom down for that.
15.
15 is exactly its AC. So 9 more points of damage. I'm going to tell you right now, it is at 20. It has 20 health left. Oh, that's a miss. That is a miss. All right. You all done?
Moving down a little bit as well, but yes.
Okay. All right. It goes to the last ice mephit. It's got a 30-foot move, so I'm going to roll a d4. It's either going to go after Loki, it's going to go after Novakri. 1, 2, Loki. 3, 4. It's going to go after Loki. So, and it's going to run up there. And as it runs up there, it's going to, hang on, I got to make sure I can do this. Hang on. Let me see if I can do this. It's going to icy breath all 3 of you fools. As it hits you. And as it does that, it needs to, you guys got to give me a DC 10 dex saving throw.
I'm sorry, who?
So, Harvest,
Okay.
Loki, and Novakri.
Dex save.
Dex save. DC 10. Novakri made it. Harvest crushed it. Loki, awesome. By the way, fun fact. Another system. I had a chance last week to play a game with Kevin in the Pathfinder 2 session, and if the DC save is 10 and you beat it by, I think it's 10 or more, nothing happens. So you don't even take half damage. It's like evasion. It's a cool thing. But however, that's not 5e. So 7 points of damage is reduced to 3 points of damage to everybody. You all take 3 points of damage or cold damage.
And then
If you have resistance because of whatever reason, you'll take 1.
Plus, I rolled a nat 20. Can I just make that 0?
No, you can take the 1. All right. It goes to the Yeti, and the Yeti just moves another 80 feet away because that's as far as it can move. Is it beyond range at this point, Kevin, or do you still have one more round?
That makes it 280. So there's still
Oh shit! So you still have a chance. You got one more volley. All right. Novakri, you are up. There is an ice mephit that just hurt you that is right in front of your face. Novakri?
She moved.
Oh, she just lit up again. Noakri, are you muted? I can't hear you.
Stolen not to
Yeah,
fall
this thing's
asleep.
got a weird mute button on it. Go ahead and take your op attack.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Beep, 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 beep. Not a hit. I don't even need to look up what the hit is, so not a hit.
Okay, how far did you say it was again?
Which one? The Yeti or the ice method?
Well, the
280.
Yeti, but
I think 280 feet is where we're at right now, give or take.
okay, I've got 240, so he's out of my range. So, Mr. Method.
At you, Method. Does anybody else remember them being called Memphits? For some reason, I've always called them that, but
So,
He's here from another timeline.
Right?
maybe,
That's
yeah.
the first thing I was thinking.
So,
Doctor Strange and the
Take 'em
multiverse.
so rolled 2 14s.
Oh wow, yeah, two hits, and that is 5 points of damage.
7 points of damage.
So I'm sorry, 7 points of damage. No, I like to round down. It's just what I like to do. Okay, so 7 points of damage. Okay, it's hurt from that. Sure. You can do anything else?
No.
Okay. Oh no, that's not yours. This Rip Torn though, is that still there or is that gone away?
It's gone.
Okay. Cool. I'm not saying I don't appreciate him. I'm just saying I want to make sure we only keep him there. All right, Ziada, end of your turn. DC 18. Can you make this?
No.
Oh no, it's still
What's
frozen.
4 more after this?
It's 4 more. Yep, you're right. All right. Harvest. There's an ice Memphit right there standing next to Loki. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, yo? Oh, bonk. 2d6 fire. Probably gonna murder it. Roll that 2d6.
Sorry,
I
Loki.
honestly think I honestly think in 5e the flaming spear is better than spiritual weapon. I'm just saying. Yeah, 14 points of damage. It has 14 points of life left. So tell me how this flame destroys this Mephit, and then Loki, give me a reflex save because it's going to explode in your face. Yeah, you're fine. And you take 1 point of damage as this thing goes and blows up in a spray of ice shards and guts. Wow. You guys are good. All right, so
So that's my bonus, and I'm not going to move because I'm really just waiting. I thought Ziada would have gotten herself unstuck by now. So I'm going to wait.
are you talking shit? Is that what you're doing right now? Are you talking shit against Ziada?
No, just really. And yeah, standing guard.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give Loki one shot before we go to the end of this round, and then we'll sort of pick it up from there, and then we can kind of go a little freeform. But Loki, you've got a turn if you want to do something, or there was something you wanted to do or try to do.
No, I can't think of anything. Just walking up with these guys. Well, I guess, yeah, just right here. Still just covering Ziada till she's unfrozen.
Okay. All right. So let's do a couple things right now. First is I want everybody to roll a perception check.
I think we can see old Chris.
I'm saying just Loki and Loki, you rolled it. I'm sorry. And Ziada, if you want to roll for Jax, just for shits and gigs. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you roll for yourself as well? Or
I
no?
didn't know if I would have anything for being paralyzed.
Yeah, no. You're still aware of your surroundings. It's just
Okay.
you can't do anything when you're paralyzed.
The most horrifying type of.
It's a really shitty thing. Yeah, see, like you're hyper aware. Just you can't do anything about it. All right, so Harvest and Ziada both notice on the horizon line a speck that's growing larger and seems to be coming back towards you guys. It's not bigger than maybe like the top of your thumb right now, and you know it's going to take some time. But you know
Go,
that
guys.
Oral is coming back. You know she's on the back of this gargantuan rock, and you know her face just appeared and caused some chaos. So she knows you're here and what you're doing. What are you guys going to do? Anybody who wants to spend this turn right now to take another shot at the Yeti that can do it, can do it. I will not take that away from you.
He's too far out of my range by 40.
It's just Chuck's.
Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Fucking
All
crit.
right, hold on. I just want to say this before you do. Oh,
Sorry.
shit. No, it's fine. It's an AC of 15, and it's got 20 hit points. So your first shot at it.
Yeah, it needs
Nine.
a crit.
Yep. I'm sorry, it had 29 hit points, so it is at 20 right now.
Oh, okay. Well. All right.
And with a 14 is a miss, and so the creature just stalks off into the whiteness. Does anybody else want to do something on this turn? Whether it's healing, whether it's whatever, before you guys start trying to make your retreat back to the docks.
Does anyone have like cantrip that's a +4?
Kevin, do me a favor. Make two.
Guidance?
Make your next save with advantage. Your next.
I can cast guidance on you.
Oh yeah, or you could do that. Well, no. I was going to give it to him without her, but okay, yeah, that's fine.
Plus that is also.
Do another healing word on me.
This is where it's a crit. No.
No, with the guidance, that's an 18. You're back.
Vulcan, let's go.
Wake the fuck up! Let's go! Yeah. Can you imagine? Your body is petrified. You're aware you can't do anything, and then when you finally have the ability to move, some asshole runs up to you and is like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Move!" And you're like,
Well, first of all, that's not what was said, and second of all, I understand, and she was the one that helped, so I can't really argue there.
All right. So
I don't want to be the one holding us up, but here we are.
Sorry, everybody. Sorry. So I am going to do this. Where is everybody? We're going to do this. And we're going to go back here. I'm going to bring you guys back to the main map, or like the overview map of the island. And you guys are where the yellow token is. Basically you're right there. So can everybody see that map, or is it still coming in? Or
Yep, that's the one we're on.
All right.
Tom's advertising Bitmap.
Yeah, again, follow the Bitcoin. So Dolan, you had said at one point that you could start trying to summon Ongjak from like miles away. I am going to say to you guys, the fastest way to the shore is along that path, but you know that this island is shaped like a giant snowflake, and that at some point you could try to like break off and just make it to the shoreline. That's not on the path, but it's going to be difficult. It might slow you down. There's maybe some problems, and you also don't know where Amjok is right now because he had told you he would be somewhat near the docks, but he wasn't going to just stay there for fear of Oral's Rock. So what do you guys want to do?
I'm pretty sure that traveling. I might be remembering a different character, but I thought traveling with me, made all terrain like totally passable. And I don't know where to find that.
So I'm not going to say you're wrong. I'm just going to say this island, for the sake of this island has some very specific things that are deity related going on. So you guys remember that it took you roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours to get to Grimscale from where you climbed up here. Knowing that, however, most of that was a climb, and that and we all know, anyone who's ever like taken the time to climb a mountain, going up always takes longer than coming back down because you're moving faster on the way back down. And so you're looking at maybe an hour and a half, which means she's due back somewhere in the next 2 to 4 hours. So you should be able to get back unless something happens. So what do you guys do?
Tom's like, I don't want to say lair, but lair.
I say nothing.
So then if we take the safe path,
if you take the safe path and nothing happens, you should be able to make it back to where Angjak said he would be around in an hour and a half.
Okay. And you're saying we have about 2 hours till she gets there? Or
you've got approximately 2 to 4 hours before she's here.
2 to 4. That's a big step.
So I think it's.
And she's pissed, so she might even like.
And with your check, you know it might be sooner, but you can see her on the horizon. You know how like I don't know if anybody's ever done this before, but like if you look up in the sky some nights and people are like, "Oh, you can see Venus," and you're like, "You can fucking see Venus," and then you're like, "Oh, that thing that's up there, that's like this tiny speck, but you know that's a planet, and if it was to get closer, it would get much bigger." That's what you saw was with the check that I think you and Loki made, is like you see a speck on the horizon in the sky coming towards you, and you know that that's her.
And would you allow me to do some sort of survival check to maybe narrow that window down?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Sure. Do me a favor. Roll a survival check.
Never mind.
No,
is Loki there?
I'm here.
It is.
We're in 30 feet.
You are. Oh, Jesus Christ! Man, burn him up, because I just want to murder you when you don't have. But
burn up all your ones, you idiots.
But
we've rolled so many ones collectively.
You think you? I would say with a 25. This goddamn assholery that's going on. I would say probably somewhere between 2 to 3 hours, unless something delays her. So if you make good time, you can be out of here.
Yeah,
if you don't make good time, it might be close.
Right. And also, let's not forget that we saw that frozen chick where those statues are. And we have to go back through there if we want to do that, if we want to stay on the safe path. But I'm down for whichever direction we're going. Yeah. Personally, I think we should cut right through. I don't like this path bullshit, but
what path are you thinking if you're thinking cut right through?
Yeah, I'm thinking about not taking a path and just like something along the lines of
Dolan, if you go to the comb, yeah, there you go.
Something like that.
All right,
So,
what
so
would that entail?
that would entail running down the side of a mountain through a snow bowl and some forestry, untamed areas to get back to the path.
So we can jump off the side of the cliff from where we were, and I can make sure we land safely.
Well, so where you guys were, yes, but then where it kind of turns into this bowl down here, you wouldn't be falling. You'd just be either sliding or slurrying or creating an avalanche, maybe? Who knows?
So for the sake of time, if that would help, and if we're going to go through forest anyway, I wasn't pitching it before because if we go through like woods and stuff, or like just difficult terrain, that could slow us down. Like if we are too far off the path. But if we're gonna do that anyway, then might as well just save some time with gravity.
Totally. And what direction did we see the Yeti run in?
So the Yeti was running like south, maybe. Hold on, let me look at the map again. Sorry, like south. So from where you guys are, kind of southeast, like this way.
Oh, okay. So we'd be running after the Yeti. Yeah, and the Yeti probably left a pretty nice trail for us to follow. It knows how to fucking go through here. I'm gonna follow the Yeti's trail. And can anybody magically make us a bobsled? Or a sled of any sort? I don't want to go through the ice statues again. Creeped me the fuck out. I think it's
As you guys are standing there making up this decision, everybody give me a perception check. Harvest, you're captivated by the idea of running down into the snow bowl to like the southeast. Yeah, southeast. Like I don't know, I want to say southwest for something down here, but everybody else behind you, coming from somewhere inside the Grimscale castle itself, you just start hearing this like. It sounds like it's coming closer to where you guys are standing as you're making up your decisions.
I mean, we're walking, aren't we?
Sounds
Just
like you're making
standing.
out with a beer can.
That's what I like to do, but no, that was a different sound for something else. So you gotta figure out what it is, or not. I mean, run away. Do we want to do? But something is coming.
I imagine us walking. I don't think we would have stopped walking.
We're walking. Well, you guys, you said you got to a point where we're going to jump off the edge and run this way. So I said, "Tell me what you're doing." So
we'll jump
tell
off the
me
edge.
what you guys are doing.
Decide that we're jumping.
Are you following the path? Or are you jumping? What are you guys doing?
So we decide to jump.
How far can we go off the mountain?
Kevin, I want to answer that, but I don't know what you mean.
Like, as we're kind of like jumping, I know you were saying something about more of like sliding. Like, how far would we be able to jump? Like, how many areas would there be where it would be like able to be jumped, I guess?
So I would say you're not sure. I'm just saying that like if you guys leave that map that you were on, you go back to like where that first chicane and that first like bend in the map is, and you go back to the right. Rather than it being that 100 or whatever foot drop that you guys were dealing with when you dealt with the Cold Light Walker and the Yeti we began with, it's much more sloped. But if you've ever watched like a Warren Miller video where people like climb to the top of a summit and then like ski down or snowboard it down, like there's various levels of descent, whether they're like a 45 or they're like a 22, like people are just going down. And so when you guys get down to about right here, like that first chicane, right? Like right there, you guys realize that you could just like try to sit on your butts and slide down or do whatever, but it might slow down at some points. It might pick back up. You see like these like little gray and green areas on the map might be like really big thickets of forest that you can't get through. But what you can tell is that it all leads down. And then once you get about right here, it's all flat going out towards the coast. So what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, so we want to go east, southwest, or follow. I say we roll. Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. And then I'll murder you just like you killed. So what are we doing?
To contact,
Yeah, I can shoot a message. For sure. I could shoot a message now. I could shoot a message when we're halfway there. I could shoot a message when we're there. I can do it all 3 times. I can do it as many times as we need. I've already shot a message. How about that? Angjak, we're on our way back down the mountain. Be ready.
Right. So I'm just wondering if we want to just go in that case, just right down the mountain to right there.
Well, if the message was Angjak, we're on our way back, be ready, Angjak's going to go here.
Yeah, he's going to go at the meetup.
He's going to go back to where he left you.
And then I mean, he's not going to like teleport there. So we got some time. I can always say like, meet us at the whatever, at the point in the center, meet us at the, did we, is that by, where the fuck is my cursor? Yeah, didn't we go to that ship that's right down there? We went here, right?
Yes. I think that when you went here, was this the ship you found the clams on? Or was this the ship you found the clams on?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. I mean, I thought we went to this ship. I don't remember what we found there.
I should pick one.
Anyway, so I can describe the ship and say, if once I know what direction we're going in, I can tell him via the ship as a landmark. Meet us by the, with the oyster.
So give me a survival check. I'm not saying you can't send this message. I'm saying give me a survival check. So with a 13, maybe you're not sure which one of these you were at that you're telling him to go to, especially if you're jumping off the pathway. So what do you guys do?
You just want to stay on the path, go straight down, and I can tell him, that he's going to meet us at the ship we went to the west side of the
East.
Sorry. Got it on me, Tom. The east side of the island. And
I think
maybe
the
like
biggest thing, like you were saying, is trying to avoid this like crystal statue area all up in
right.
here.
So we can go off the path there.
I mean, yeah, like I'm thinking like we just go down if it's, here that we have to come down to sort of thing. Go over there.
And like an eldritch blast can like I could let him know, like look out for an eldritch blast. Can do that under the water, above
Yeah,
the
there could
water.
be. We'll have to
Some
check
sort of
and see.
signal.
Yeah.
Jock, I'm going to shoot you with some magic. Get ready for it.
Yeah, I'm sure he's capable.
Should have taken skywriting as a spell.
Right?
Or druidcraft? There's something like that. Something. Druidcraft isn't the thing. So, yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So, what is happening? Just out of curiosity.
We're heading down south,
Yeah.
following the path for now.
All right. So, boop, 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 boop. You guys get down here. I'd like everybody to roll me a d12, please.
What?
Okay. You guys get down here, and as you kind of start to round the bend that's right there, you hear this like, and everybody turns and sees like a trio of yetis. They're not anywhere near as large as the creature you just faced that ran off, but they clearly smell you and they start to look towards you and they're like, but as they start to get closer and they realize that there's more than just like the two that they see, they go, I push off and they continue to walk. All right. You guys continue on. To continue on, moving down, moving along those lines, moving down here.
Not that way. We said we weren't gonna. We specifically said we weren't gonna.
Avoiding that statue area.
I'm sorry. Then let's do this. Yeah. Okay. See you right there. I also don't know why that's like why.
So you grabbed
Hold
the
on one sec.
edge and you pulled it.
Where Bitcoin is more.
I don't know why it just got like a fat Bitcoin. Like it should only be.
Yeah, select it and then you can grab the corner.
Oh my god!
And shrink it. Yeah, you should be able to select it and then shrink it from like the side or the corner.
Yeah, for some reason it was like, no, do you want to do that? And it would just keep expand, like it just kept expanding. So, anyways, so okay, so you guys, I'm gonna say you guys are right about there for whatever reason. I'm like somewhere between there, and you're like right on the cusp of that like ice gallery, that ice garden, the sculpture garden kind of thing that you had seen that figure before.
All right.
Everybody, give me a perception check. Nice work. Ziada, you're still preoccupied with what happened earlier, but everybody else, well, maybe not Chuck's, but everybody else, this place is still pristine. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no footprints. There's no anything. Like even what you must have left before, there's nothing. It's just perfect.
And I think the idea is cool. Let's keep it that way. South.
Yeah. We go off the path there. Head south. I send another message to Angjak. Tell him to meet us the part of the coast where we found the abandoned ship where there was no krill and no oysters on it.
Okay. All right. So you guys make it to about right here. I want everybody to roll me a survival check.
And maybe a blast can be put off, like in the water.
Yeah. As we get up here. Reroll. No Valkyrie. Alright, so everyone passed. What happens?
As you guys are making your way towards... Hold on, I gotta go back because I can't believe that Kevin said you ever passed. So yes, okay. I'm sorry. Like I was on a different screen and I'm like, whenever Kevin says everyone passed, I'm like, did they? I don't believe it. So
It's funny because I specifically said that because I didn't pass with the 6.
well, you didn't pass and nor did Novakri. But anyways, that's why I'm like, I gotta go back and check
passed.
before
I reveal too much.
Valkyrie re-rolled. She passed.
Oh, okay. You're right. Sorry. So, as you guys start making your way through like the ice and the snow, like you kind of like, like slowly step your way down. Like I think we've all probably done that in our lives at one point when there's like an incline and you're just sort of like letting your boot start to sink. And then as it goes to beat, you put the other foot down and you're like, and you're going down further and further and you get down to like the baseline and then you've got another, several hundred feet, if not more, to get to the coastline. And as you get there, you start moving towards the coastline, and the closer you get to the coastline, you see like the choppy waves and like the rime and that sort of like frozen churl that is like the ice that's like folding in on itself and then going away with the tide and then coming back and like and breaking in itself, because it's just this sludge of like ice and snow and cold and wet. And there seems to be something between you and the ocean itself as you're getting towards it, and it's this kind of like ovaloid area that looks like a bubble almost, like it looks like a bubble that's ready to maybe pop, but it's pulsating. Like it starts to swell a little bit and then it drops down and then it starts to drop down a little more and then it comes back and it comes back up. And you see that there's like some redness to it, like almost heat. And then like the cold of the snow and the ice and everything around it starts to drop again. And anyone who wants to make a survival check can make a survival check.
Are you about to piss me the fuck off, Thomas?
Am I about to piss you the fuck off? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows? Wow, Novakri. Rocking it right now. Harvest. I mean, good roll too, but I mean, 23. Anybody else? Survival check. Harvest, you have heard of creatures that live in the snow, and that the snow provides them a level of incubation to lay eggs for their young and to develop but they're rumors. They're things that like people see, like they don't exist, right? Like they just don't they just don't exist. Like that's just not what happens, right? Because that's not what happens on the regular. However, Novakri, you've heard about this, and you know that there is creatures like this, and that there is the possibility that these things exist in a place that that maybe you suddenly have to deal with. And so with that, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys a picture of what it is that may be rummaging around underneath the snow and ice in front of you. Maybe tending to its young, maybe making a nest. But there's the potential that you're about to face what is effectively
Nice centipede.
a snow, ice, dragon centipede. And no, they're not attached mouth to butt, but a remoraz. And we'll see you next week.
Okie doke.
Nice. Yeah, no, that wasn't going to piss me off. I thought you were killing Anjak. I thought it was going to be like a pool of blood in the ocean.
Well, maybe it ate him. I don't know. Maybe like when you're like, "Are you about to piss me off?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Maybe. I don't know." But
No.
But yeah, these things are interesting. I will have a map for you guys next week to deal with this. Honestly, I think they're one of the coolest like creatures that's been in D&D since the start. Like they may be a real bitch to fight, but they are. I think they're really cool.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a bitch to fight.
Also, I'd like to say this. Thank you and fuck you. And I'm going to throw that right at Kevin, if Kevin is still on this call. And the reason for that is this. Last week, Kevin said, "Hey, Tom, have you watched Obi-Wan, like the new series?" And I said, "No." And he said, "You should." And I was like, "Oh, all right." And so this week, I've watched maybe half of that show. And here's a couple things I've taken away from that. One, the little girl in that show, that's Leia, looks a lot like my daughter. And two, every horrible thing that keeps happening to her makes me just be like cringe because I can't protect my imaginary daughter as I'm watching the show. Makes me cringe. So Kevin, thanks for the nightmares. I love it. It's the best.
Yeah, it's really funny because I know that I didn't say that because I haven't watched Obi-Wan. So like yeah,
you know what? You're right. You 100% said watch The Mandalorian. You are 100% right. And my brain was like, Mandalorian, new one's that. So watch the new thing. So yeah. That being said, I do enjoy the Kenobi show. I think it's pretty good. You can check it out. I still hate you, Kevin. And that's that. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure I've earned it, but you know. Happens.
But all right. So yeah. So I mean, good job, guys. I mean, you're almost off the Island of Solace. I mean, there's just a bug dragon in front of you. That's all. That's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Almost, but no cigar. Should have stayed on the path. Good night, guys.
Have a good one.
Later all. Oh,